Hi everyone. Hi, my name's Holly and I've now got ginger hair. First off, this video is going to be very similar to one that I did last year. This one is going to be 10 tips on how to be a self-carey boy. So this is things that help me personally. If you want to go and grab a tea, feel free. So tip number 1 is routine. This can be anytime, however long, one thing, anything. It could be waking up in the morning and having a green tea. Just something that makes you feel really good, makes you feel calm, makes you feel grounded within yourself and your mind. Because really our minds are on the go all the time. When we're sleeping, when we're eating, when we're talking, they are always on the go. So tip number 2 is meditation. There are facts and stats out there that apparently you should be doing half an hour of meditation every single day. And this is obviously to help you be mindful and help you be and live in the present moment, because with obviously phones and TVs and technology now, we are very engrossed in our heads, in the non-reality. So we have to remind ourselves that what is in the present moment. So even if you're just starting out meditation, do 10 minutes a day, and this can be sitting on your own and focusing on your breath, doing a body scan, or it can be listening to a guided meditation on YouTube. It can be a sleep meditation, so if you're really busy and you feel like you don't have half an hour or 10 minutes to just chill out, you can put one on before you go to sleep and your subconscious mind will listen to that. The last thing that you think about and the first thing you think about, the most important things, that's where your subconscious mind is more open and moldable. I'm very bad at explaining myself. But yeah, the last thing that you think about and the first thing you think about is so important. So sleep meditation is actually really good way for you to mold your subconscious mind into a state that you want to feel for the next day. So tip number 3, that is remind yourself of what you're grateful for, because gratitude is the most important thing for feeling pure joy and pure happiness in your life. Appreciating what you have around you in your life, about your body, about your mind, anything, just appreciating what is around you is how you feel completely happy with your life. And when you feel more grateful of your life, you start feeling happier within yourself, because you start thinking, hang on a second, there genuinely is nothing to worry about. Everything is as it should be. Everything around me is helping me feel happy. You really start appreciating your life for what it is, and you think, there's nothing more that I want and need from life. I have everything around me that I could ever possibly want, and in that I'm so internally grateful and so happy. So tip number 4 is looking after your body as well as your mind. Drinking your herbal teas, getting your fruit and veg, taking multivitamins and minerals, drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, etc, etc. Your body will react to what you give it and what you feed it. So when you start feeding yourself healthy things or taking multivitamin and mineral every single day, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, your body reacts to that by you wake up and you feel energized and you feel good and you feel fresh, you feel ready for the day. If you respect your body, it will give you respect back. Listen to your body. If it feels like, go to the gym, release the endorphins and stuff. With this point as well, I would also say a necessity is make sure that you get used to talking to other people. So a way of looking after your body is also letting out the feelings and emotions that are inside. Don't let them build up, don't let them, just stay in there. A way to respect and look after your body is also talking everything out that you feel. There are so many people around you that care, love and support you. Just talk it out, because the thing that I always think is, as soon as I speak out my emotions and my feelings, it becomes reality. And then I think, is that necessary? No, it's actually not. That's not important. Why am I thinking stuff like that? Don't just think them. Don't just put them to one side. Make sure you talk them out. Talk out your feelings and genuinely just speak to other people. Tip number 5 is make sure that you have enough you time. So by that, I mean, make sure that you end up enjoying your own company, whether that be sitting on your own for 5 minutes with some candles lit, and just making that time, that you time, really essential for your well-being. So that you time, that company of your own is so important and so special to you. I think everyone can tell that I don't use technology. At the end of the day, we have to remember that no matter what, we always have ourselves, always. So if we can trust and be happy in our own company and generally feel really happy and motivated and good in that company, that's what we need to get at. Do you know what I mean? So that you time is essential for your own well-being and your own self-care. You should always be your own priority. Tip 6 is go outdoors, enjoy the outside, breathe in the fresh air, listen to the birds singing, whatever it is. Just make sure you don't get yourself stuck in that routine, in that rut of just staying indoors. It just brings my focus back to the things that it should be on. So rather than stressing out and, you know, feeling anxious and all that, I just have that time outside, just embrace the outdoors, embrace nature. And it's like a kind of retreat back into that calm, grounding energy. So tip number 7 is stop limiting beliefs and expectations. So with this, I mean, stop having expectations of perfection, stop encouraging beliefs that don't fulfill you, that don't give you the motivation to move forward and move on. You want to encourage your thoughts to motivate you, to drive you. You don't want to encourage the thoughts that make you feel sad, that make you feel lonely, that make you feel not good. So don't have expectations or ideals of anything. I always think with expectations, you have this standard and you won't ever feel happy until that standard is completed. And most of the time that standard is perfection, and perfection is unattainable. It's something that is out of everyone's reach. There are people out there that you think, oh, they've got a perfect life, or they've got a perfect figure. Nobody is ever perfect. We won't ever be able to appreciate our life to what it is. We won't ever be able to appreciate our life to the full extent. Don't go into a job and think, oh, this job's going to be shit, this job isn't going to fulfill me in any way, because you could go in and you could feel completely different. Just go into anything, university, school, jobs, friendships, relationships, go into anything open-minded with no expectations, no ideals of perfection, because the more that you do that, the more you're helping yourself and you're setting yourself up to feel a lot more happier and fulfilled with everything that life gives you. You're limiting yourself to the fulfillment that you could be reaching. Limiting beliefs is something that we create from our own anxieties, our own worries, just our fears, everything that is negative in our mind. We create these limiting beliefs that stop us from moving forward. And those limiting beliefs, we can change them. You can change whatever you're worrying about into something more positive, because a worry is just a fear. It's not rational. It's not reality. What's in here a lot of the time isn't reality. It's something that we create. We overthink. We can change whatever we've learned in here or created into something else that's actually going to benefit us, that's going to motivate us, that's going to drive us into a more fulfilling and happy life. So tip number 8 is a really simple one, and it's just put some music on. Just enjoy music. Just enjoy having a dance, having a sing-song. Like, there's facts out there somewhere that apparently singing and dancing makes you happier, because I guess it's a way of expressing yourself. It's just a way of just not caring. And the thing is, you shouldn't care, because you shouldn't ever judge yourself for things that you enjoy doing. Don't judge yourself, just enjoy yourself. So tip number 9 is probably the most important thing that I've written down, and something that is so helpful for me and my well-being. Just calm down with the social media. have some social media free time, whether that be deleting the apps, you know, going off them for like a week, not using them for 2 weeks, a year, whatever it is. Just have some social media free time, because I swear to God, it is the most helpful thing for me, and it's just made me feel a happier person. It's made me feel more fulfilled with my life, because I'm not comparing myself to anyone else. I'm not comparing my life to anyone else. I'm not living in a screen. I'm living in reality, I'm living in the present moment, and I'm living in my own life. Not essential for my happiness. I don't value my phone as much as other people do. You can think like, oh, I love social media and this and that, but if I tell you now, if you went off of it for a week, you'd be like, whoa. I am realising now that social media is bad for me, because I think it's bad for a lot of people, but it's when you come off of it that you realise. So there's actually, obviously I know I've just said about going off your phone or whatever, but there's an app which encourages you to have like social media free time or just time off your phone, and it's called the Flora app. When you go on it, basically you set a timer, and when you set a timer you plant a seed, and if that full 20 minutes is up and you haven't been on your phone, you grow a tree and you have your own little trees that you've grown, and I think it's really cute. But if you go on your phone, then you kill the tree, and it's like all these nice trees, and then there's a killed tree, and then, so do you know what I mean? It's just like a really cute little way of just going off your phone and just using your phone in like a productive way, in a way where you're actually getting stuff done. And it's just a really good app, and it's free as well. So the last tip is tip number 10. Keep organised. So something so simple but so essential, for me anyway. If I'm organised, my mind is organised. Everything is minimal, because then your mind will feel exactly the same. Any tasks that you need to get done, do them. You know, set yourself a schedule of things that you need to do. So by the end of the day, you've done all your tasks and you can chill out, and you can feel calm and good about chilling out. You don't feel guilty. You can just feel organised and feel good about being organised. So those are the 10 tips, and I really hope that they've helped. But they really helped me, and I really do encourage anyone to try them. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hopefully will be doing another video soon. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.